So we have a question here on surds. We have an expression here and we need to simplify it in the form of k square root of 7, where k is an integer. So the best way to approach this question is to work on each term separately. Okay, so we have our first term, which is 10 is square root of 3 divided by square root of 15. What we need to do here, we need to get rid of the surd in the denominator. This is what we call rationalization. So to rationalize this term, we need to multiply by the denominator itself, which is square root of 15. So we have the numerator multiplied by square root of 15, and the denominator multiplied by square root of 15 as well. So we have 10 is square root of 3 times square root of 15. Square root of 15 multiplied by square root of 15 will give us 15. So as you can see here, we got rid of the surd and we are left with a nice figure, which is 15. So we have 10 is square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 15 is the same as square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 5 divided by 15. So square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 3 is equal to 3. So we have 10 multiplied by 3 and we are left with the square root of 5. So we put it here and the denominator is still 15. So now we have 10 multiplied by 3, which is 30, divided by 15, that's 2. And now we are left with square root of 5. So now we have a simplified term as opposed to what we had before. So now we need to simplify our second term, which was 4 square root over square root of 5 minus square root of 7. So we use the same principle as we used earlier. So we need to get rid of the surd in the denominator. So to do this, we need to consider the difference of two squares. So we need to multiply by an expression which will get rid of the surd in the denominator. So we multiply by the denominator itself, which is square root of 5 and square root of 7. But here the only difference is the sign. So what we need to do here, we need to reverse the sign. So if this one is negative, so this one will be plus. So we multiply the denominator as well by square root of 5 plus square root of 7. If this sign here was positive, those two signs would have been negative and vice versa. Okay, so we have 4 square root of 5 plus 4 square root of 7 divided by square root of 5 multiplied by square root of 5, that will be 5, minus square root of 7 multiplied by square root of 7 will give us minus 7. So we have 4 square root of 5 plus 4 square root of 7 divided by minus 2. So this expression can be written as 4 square root of 5 divided by minus 2 plus 4 square root of 7 divided by minus 2. So 4 divided by minus 2, we have minus 2. We are left with square root of 5. 4 divided by minus 2, that's minus 2. So we have square root of 7. So again, we have a simplified version of our second term. So remember the question was this term plus this term. So what we need to do, we need to take this one, we add this one. So we have 2 square root of 5 plus, I'll put this one into bracket, so minus 2 is square root of 5 minus 2 is square root of 7. So 2 square root of 5 minus 2 square root of 5 cancel each other, and we are left with minus 2 square root of 7. So that will be our answer, minus 2 square root of 7. So this answers our question where we were required to simplify the expression in the form of k square root of 7. So the k here will be minus 2 and the square root of 7.